How's it going,
It's
guys?
big sale time.
You really have to interrupt me like that? God damn it. I was so
Yes.
ready. Okay, what's up, guys? We're doing Battle Legion, or Region, whatever the fuck it's called. Reviewing cards, and we're doing it in the most badass and quickest way possible so we can compete with other YouTubers like Celia's Network and anyone else who's
Yeah.
rushing to get this shit out. Anyways, Vileplume. Uh,
Vileplume,
so, I
oh,
think
oh
this
yeah, I
card's
should point
pretty
out that
cool.
neither of us have actually read this set yet.
Oh no, I read the set.
Oh, I haven't.
I'm waiting for you to catch up.
This Vileplume is hysterical.
This Vileplume is
That's
very
my first.
funny. That's a very fucking annoying attack. If
Yeah,
it,
I don't.
unironically,
It's
if
too
this was
slow
on,
to be good.
yeah, if this was on a V or a V Star or a V Max or anything, this would be a really good attack because you can't
Yeah.
play around it. You're either losing your trainers or your supporters, and there's nothing like
Both
you're.
of which are like vitally important.
Yeah, it's like your opponent
I'm
gets
glad they
fucked
learned
over
from
anyways.
Seismitoad's mistake and have just refused to put anything like this on a basic that can attack first turn.
Right. So I mean,
But
it's pretty strong, but I don't think you'll see play just because like it's on a Sage too. It's hard to set up.
yeah, no, I would give this good meme out of 10. I guess you could run this like fucking Orbeetle.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest comparison to this card is like Galarian Weezing. Galarian Weezing one of those cards that like fucking slows you the fuck down. Um,
Mhm.
and like you can't do anything about it besides like maybe boss it away. But even then, like I don't know, it's
Okay,
cool.
but hear me out. What if you use Galarian Weezing to slow it down so you can charge a Vileplume up in the back?
So true. Yo, Cherub Weezing. Let's go. Heracross. 120 plus 30. It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. Are we gonna skip Scyther?
Uh, yeah, because we have Cleavor.
Okay.
I'm
I
good.
know, I was...
Actually, leave him on the counter. Roserade. This card's also pretty weak. This is only stage one though, so it's like,
Yeah, I do like the name Assassin Rose.
yeah, very very funny name. But also like the damage is just so weak, and you have to have the condition of poison, like have
Yeah,
them
the
status
spread is
already.
like maybe decent.
The spread's like almost good enough. It kills
Hmm.
like a fucking what's it called, like a Houndour or a Rapid Strike Sobble, but that's about it.
Yeah. God, could
Uh,
you imagine this thing with Hypnotoxic Laser, though?
that'd be pretty annoying, especially back
Like
in the day
back,
with those
especially
numbers.
back in the Black-White era, where you can do like 90 with a Bangle to the active, 60 to the bench, and then also Laser Bank.
Right, exactly. Oh, that'd be fucking annoying.
And
That'd be like
this is
fucking your
one of those
butt.
cards that just came out a bit too late, or a lot too late.
Yeah.
But don't let
Vespiquen.
Expanded fool you. Black and White was 10 years ago.
I'm just gonna type putty real quick, so I can remember what it does. I just remember this card was
Isn't there
bad.
like some coin flip card?
You flip a coin until you get tails, and you heal 40 for each heads. So it's a
Sounds like
heal
your type of
card.
card.
Yeah, of course. Uh, if you just flip 5 heads, it's basically Cheryl an item card. Anyways, Vespiquen's not good.
It's funny.
It's funny, but it doesn't even like the maxi cap out is like 240, which is like that's okay, but you have to like reveal for
Yeah.
honey.
That's belt numbers there.
Yeah. Just play Malamar.
I, don't know. I will point out that like Drizzile does make this easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can also just play Malamar.
Brazilian.
It's like Virizion EX, except add
Were you the one who commented? It's like, oh, you can use this to get past Wheezing, and then realize it turned off your abilities.
2 in the morning, okay?
Yeah. So unfortunately, this is not the Wheezing counter, which is the only status in the format currently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Status conditions have not been relevant in a long time.
You can't even charge this up in Cherub. You have to charge up Rillaboom, so it's not even like a viable like Ludicolo user.
But it does contain the defining aspect of this generation, which is that its one attack prevents it from attacking.
True! Great card, amazing.
10
Sparkly
out of 10.
Heatran.
This is
Uh,
so underwhelming.
no, no, no. Here's the funny thing, right? You play this in Regidraco, you tech in one Old Cemetery. In this, you put Old Cemetery down, you attach one fire, two grass, and suddenly you're a Koei anything.
How the fuck does that... Old Cemetery is 2 damage counters, right?
Yes, two damage counters for each energy you attach. So then you put
Cool.
down.
Why am I playing this over Halucha or Greninja?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny to mention. You can play
I
it.
suppose.
You play it Regidraco. You tech the Old Cemetery because Regidraco also loves taking damage.
Yeah, exactly. I can shut
Yeah,
off my main attacker to do this.
yeah, I
Uh,
know. I was just
I,
shitposting. I don't think
I
this.
don't
Oh,
know. I'm so underwhelmed by this, especially because it's the only other sparkling Pokemon in the set.
yeah. I will say, I think this card is at least it's okay enough. So you're doing 280 after you charge up with Molten Basin twice, which is actually a very very good number to hit. The issue is, and this is the huge issue I've come to like this of Molten Basin, is that you hate use like Molten Basin being OPT fucking sucks because everything needs that Molten Basin love. Everything wants to get self damage. The Charizard, the
Hmm.
Moltres, the Heatran. So it's like there's a lot of competition for like what Pokemon actually receive it. And Heatran
Yeah,
just might be like too weak enough. Like even like I don't know. It's just rough.
it's rough. The fact that you can only play one in the deck is also rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you can't build your deck around it because oops, what if you prize it?
Right. So just like an unfortunate spot where maybe it's good. Some decks will probably like I think a lot of decks will probably test this card out. And
Yeah,
I'm not confident enough to say it's bad. I'm also not
I
confident enough to
am.
say it's good.
I'm confident enough to say it's bad.
It's a 59th card.
Just play Greninja.
They made a new chandelier, and we have top entry Lampent that works with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
I
and
believe we talked about this one when we reviewed the first cards revealed from the set.
yeah, but people don't. You gotta inform the new viewers, right?
Hmm.
Anyways, don't be a bitch. Play Toxicity for Alligator. Win your coin flips. You're already playing a Saki mill deck, anyways. If you're not
Well, what
playing,
if you just play both?
just play Durant.
Yeah. Also,
If you want to be
Durant is
consistent, just play Durant. Durant's like
Durant is
actually
just it's
good.
terrible. It's really good right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, like why are you playing Chandelier? Anyways, Firework.
Um.
He burns shit, or he does more damage than burn shit.
I'm disappointed because I saw that it had an ability, and I'm like, well, this could be cool, but
Yeah,
it's
it's a
just
fucking
the
hollow too. You would think it'd be
it's the
good.
court mandated. Hey guys, remember that burn exists card we get every
Yeah,
set.
look at our bird support. Everyone loves bird.
Hey
Yeah, it's
guys,
bad.
remember when we removed burn from Sun and Moon and nobody cared?
Yeah.
Or
Oh my
XY?
god. Look at this brand new Starmie that we totally haven't talked shit about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk shit about it again, or should we just move
I
on?
was just gonna say that's bad.
That's
Relying on
bad.
the opponent's energy sucks. I mean, the scaling's sort of okay, but like, I don't think you need like a comeback card like this, especially in water, because
Yeah.
water already has like freakishly good damage output between Suicune and Ice Cali.
Okay, but hear me out. It
Yeah.
hard counters Ghost Cali.
Anyways, Mamoswine. Wait, that doesn't look right. Oh, they mix up the translation. So look at Piloswine instead.
I was about to say this Piloswine seems way better.
Yeah, so they mix up translation. So the
Um,
energy cost.
it's kind of funny.
Yeah, so it's water 2 energy for 80 plus 10 spread, which is sort of okay. We have Galarian Durant and VMAX, which is a very similar
Mhm.
thing, and Surfing Pikachu, and
I
those
mean, the
can get charged
second
by
attack with
Melody.
like, I guess Frostlass is
Discard
okay.
energy from this Pokemon. You need 4 energy for 170. That's a lot.
Oh, is
And
it four? Oh no, it's four. Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry, the fact that it's got Pylo's energy costs with Mammo's attacks is screwing with me.
yeah, fucking Pokebeach, get your shit right. God damn it. Oh my god,
Three
another
would
4
three
energy
would be
attack.
good.
Yeah,
Three would be good. Four is bad.
yeah, another 4 energy attack here.
I
Motherfucking
love the art on this one. I just
this
want to say how
Witchcast is
much
brilliant. I love him.
I love this art. It's so good.
Uh,
Shinji Kanda, you knocked this out of the park.
anyways,
Congratulations.
guess what? Just like Mamoswine, it's 4 energy for like 180 damage. Why?
Except
Why? Are
this
you...
one's on a coin flip.
Yeah, yeah, and it has less HP. Uh, this
Oh, damn, this next card's really good.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say this next card's like actually pretty good. Uh, you know, this is like colorless energy cost too. Actually, it's like
No, it's not. It's no energy.
yeah, that's what I meant to say. Which is even better. Which means that if you have the
Oh,
V in play, you can technically just attach to the V and then still use your keep calling. Uh,
yeah. Oh, like, oh, this reminds me of the Beacon Vulpix from way, way back in the
yeah,
day.
exactly. That's the best comparison. Beacon was like +3, but added to your hand, right?
Oh, Beacon was just two to the hand, so you
Oh,
could get
okay.
any Pokemon, but
Okay,
it
but
was
like there's
sort of,
Tapu Lele to grab, so you know. This
yeah.
card's pretty good. I just don't know if you. I don't know if there's like a proper place for. Well, there sort of is. So here's my take. in this meta, you need to have a one prizer in the active on your first or second turn, simply because
Mhm.
Mew's a bitch.
Yeah, you don't want to just instantly die to Mew.
You don't want your V game knocked out by Meloetta, who randomly hit Elisa Sparkle plus manual attached fusion energy, right?
Hmm.
So having like good starters is super nice, and this is like a fantastic starter, um, because you don't have to like actually attach the energy to it.
Hmm. Like, I know
Uh,
I won't play it in Regidrago just because I have Gossifleur, which does take an energy, but gets one more Pokemon.
yeah, I think that the way decks are constructed right now is that some decks don't even mind attaching energy to Sobble though right now, or even like
Hmm.
other Call for Family users like Gossifleur, Smile,
Yeah,
or Snob. I
no.
guess it's another one.
Like,
I
we're in
don't
a
know.
weird spot where Call for Family is great, but the general consensus seems to be like people aren't running Gossifleur right now,
Yeah,
despite the fact that it's a colorless cost.
yeah. So I think the current issue right now is that one, Sobble's so fucking great, so just play Sobble. You get that whole line fetched out, and then you get the Drizzile and Teleon and shit like that. Um, but the other issue is that I don't think most decks mind losing the energy attachment turn one, because the meta has curved itself in a way that most of the decks that miss an energy turn one have a way of recouping it. Like Suicune, for example, just plays
Mhm.
Melody. And
Yeah,
decks that
no,
can't do that are bad. So
yeah, no, I think this is definitively a card to keep an eye out on for later formats it will be in, but I don't think it'll find too much of a space right now.
yeah, by the next rotation when Drizzile and Shady Old Centillion die, I think this card's gonna be a lot better. I also think that this card's
Mhm.
pretty good in general. Like maybe you just play it in single strike, just because it fetches Pokemon without actually
Yeah.
attaching shit.
No, like this is a card I feel like we could just maybe be completely off the mark about because we play decks with Gossifleur and
Yeah,
Sovel just by yeah, just by nature of what we play.
yeah. So basically, my TLDR is that I don't think that top decks right now are gonna use this, but I think this is a minor buff to some other decks that would appreciate a better start. Anyways, the
Mhm.
reason why I didn't talk about its evolution is because I don't think its evolution is very good.
Even if, oh yeah, this is bad.
Yeah, I mean it's
Rich.
120 damage if you lost a Pokemon, which sort of makes sense because like
Mhm.
Basculin is a Pokemon that you just want there out there to die. But I don't
Yeah,
think 120 damage plus confusion is enough to warrant putting the Basculegion into your deck.
especially because that means you have to search out a Basculin with your Basculin.
Right, exactly. So like it's interesting to think about that because Beacon also got to play Little Ninetales GX, right? And that was considered a good card.
Mhm.
Yeah. So like Basculin doesn't have that same treatment where it doesn't get to play the GX or its
Yeah.
evolution. Keldeo is
So
bad.
now maybe they'll print like a broken Basculegion in the future.
Yeah, if we get good Basculin, like keep your eyes out. Keldeo, it's bad. I hate it. Why is this hollow?
Hey, it does.
I mean,
Yeah, I
sure.
can't. This
I mean,
isn't. I can't even meme. There's this same attack, literally down to the damage in, also in the set, on a thing with freaking safeguard later.
oh yeah, is
Why
there?
does
Yeah,
this
okay,
exist? Why is it a
whatever.
hollow?
Fuck Keldeo. Okay, Greninja. This card's pretty good. I thought a lot about this card. This card feels like an auto include in a shit ton of decks.
You know, this is by far the best of the three sparkling Pokemon we have right now.
Yeah, it's like Halusha's not even that bad. Um,
No.
yeah. So basically, this works in a lot of Melody decks. This works in a lot of Rhyhorn decks as well. I think
Mhm.
it's just like a decent draw engine too. If you're playing like
Yeah.
an excessive amount of energies, like it's just good.
I think
Also,
the only negative thing I can say about it is that bench space in this format is incredibly tight.
yeah, but like most people are playing like Summels, Drizzles, and Teleons, and Drizzles grab you one card. This is just like a free +2 every turn. Uh, because usually you have ways of actually like using that energy once it's in the discard.
Hmm.
Uh, I wish I had like more examples to talk about, but it's really just like Melody's really fucking good.
Yeah, Melanie is really good. I don't think
Oh,
Raihan is good.
Fire decks also love this card.
Yeah, anything with Training Court can just recoup the energy that way. There's a lot of decks that just already play Training Court because it's a really good field spell.
Yeah, stuff like that. Its attack isn't even that bad if you really want to go that slot, but I wouldn't leave this in the active if I were you because you only get one of these per match.
Yeah. But it's the kind of thing you may accidentally have to do in like Suicune, I guess.
Yeah, also, I feel like its art got better. or I just like didn't appreciate it as much last time.
No, the art's really good.
Yeah,
I like that, unlike Heatran, which is just like
fucking
a
Heatran.
shiny Pokemon in a background. They actually made an effort to
Yeah, make
make,
it stand out cool.
a real background as opposed to just sparkles.
Yeah. Jinx.
I haven't read Jinx.
It's
Very funny.
yeah. It's
It's very
ghost.
good with the Cradily from the Sun Moon era that prevents special condition Pokemon from retreating.
Yeah, but like I don't know, you really gotta drop a twin or double turbo energy onto this to do that. It's bad. That
Yeah,
doesn't
this
really
is
need to be
bad.
said out
I'm
loud.
sure there's something funny you could do with this within like control, but it's bad.
Yeah, even control doesn't want this. They'll just play like a fucking Glare Mine boss and be fine and content.
Hmm.
Hey, look, another colorless attacker, or not colorless, free attack.
Oh
It
my god,
just
get your terminology right. Hyphlosion's art is super cool.
yeah, I like how it's commanding the spirits.
Hmm.
It burns, so you know that Pyroar really coming in clutch now.
Yeah. Hey, you
Also,
can do 40 damage without actually committing an energy to the board.
yeah, the second attack on the V is actually not that bad. It's like Malamax's attack, except Malamax. Oh wait, no, these are both random.
Hmm.
So like, if you put a memory capsule on, maybe it depends on how
I mean,
good
you're
it is.
definitely going to put a memory capsule in because you're not using either of these attacks.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very weak spread. At that point, just play Drag Pull. Drag Pull has more HP, and even though it does less damage to the active, you can
It
mitigate that
takes
with
less energy.
yeah. You
And
have
nobody plays Dragapult.
yeah. I know he plays Dragon Ball right now, just because there were better spread decks like Jolteon, and its damage output was a bit too low. But now Dragon Ball has like Choice Belt. It bypasses Manaphy, so Dragon Balls not in the worst spot right now. Outside of like also suffering the consequences of Mew being the best deck in the format.
I'm sorry, is Dragapult in this set?
No,
Yeah, the V-Star power is laughably bad. There's been so many cards that are just like, oh, if they have a small amount of damage, you knock them out. None of them have seen play, so I love that their solution was, hey guys, we're going to put the same attack, but we're going to make it once per game.
yeah, I mean it's really funny, but it's just not good. It's so
Funny.
off because like you have to put 3 damage counters, or like
Hmm.
your attack only puts 3 on. So what? You gotta like put one more than 2 on something else. That's really
You
impactful,
see,
buddy.
clearly they want you to use Singe and Pyroar.
Yeah, they want you to memory capsule the fucking Singe.
Yeah, this is a problem I had when we reviewed Brilliant Stars, is that I feel like a lot of the V-Star powers aren't designed to play with the other attack at all. It's
Yeah,
just like generic attack.
yeah. I don't think this Typhlosion's very good. I think you should just
No,
be playing Dragon Ball. Even if this does give up like one less prize.
this card sucks. Don't play it.
Miss Magius. You just see this
Oh,
attack. Yeah.
Control's gonna love this.
This attack's so funny.
Uh, Maybe not so much in Expanded, because there's a Persian which does the same thing.
Also,
Well, I guess technically the Persian is 4 cards, but
yeah,
the Persian you also get to pick.
I will say you
Oh,
do
you
get
get
to
to
pick
pick
with
for this
this.
too, never mind.
Yeah, I will say, every time someone mentions control in standard now, I was like, I was on the train for a little bit. I'm like, yeah, control. Someone could definitely play control. At this point, it's like, why am I playing control? Why
Yeah.
am I not just playing Durant? Durant is literally control. You have bosses and Galarmine. Those are
Look,
the only
I'm
2 cards you need for
trying
control.
to pad out the video so you can get more ad revenue,
Of
okay?
course, you know, you gotta play this
This card is an
Explosive.
objective upgrade to Persian in that funny Persian Cryogonal expanded control deck,
Yeah,
outside of the psychic energy cost.
right.
But
Uh,
yeah,
I mean, it's a really funny attack. I think its
it's a
attack is
funny attack.
unironically good.
The art on both Misdreavus and Miss Magius is phenomenal.
Yeah, I think this attack is like I will say I think this attack is like unironically good for control.
Yeah.
Because control right now is like, oh, I'm gonna grab back like 3 supporters. You're not even
Mhm.
playing 3 supporters till you're dead.
Yeah, I don't know. My take is this is like the Weavile from the last that we reviewed, where this card could be really scary under the right circumstances, but we just haven't hit that yet.
Yeah. Glade.
Hey, first,
It's
before we get to Glade, can I just say how wrong it feels that Ralt says 70 HP now?
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that art is so pretty.
So yeah, all 3 of these have really, really good art.
It's Glade. The Glade's kind of cool. It's less work Altaria.
Yeah, it's a shame that Luminion came out.
Yeah, it's a shame that Luminion came out.
If Luminion did not exist, this would actually
This
be
is
pretty great.
yeah, this is only a buff for specifically Gardevoir. Because
I
now
guess there's
Gardevoir,
some insane world where some madman is like, I'm gonna play Gardevoir and Glade and put them both on my bench so I get a supporter and a draw 3 every turn.
yeah, like bro, you get the fetch Rhyhorn that's broken. That's a +1 psychic energy. Uh, Other than that, I don't think this card is great. I'm glad that they gave Gardevoir players a little bit of love because for
A
some
little
reason
bit of a bone.
that deck's like the ultimate Timmy deck. It's like even more Timmy than VSTARS because VSTARS is actually decent.
No, it's not. You're just coping.
I'm not coping.
You are
Anyways,
literally just coping.
I'm not coping.
You are literally just coping.
I'm not coping. Anyways, Diancie.
Comment if Zelfie is coping, guys.
I'm not. VSTARS is okay. Diancie. I was so
Guys,
hyped
you
for
need to
this.
convince Zelfie.
I was so hyped for this card. I saw this.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, we have boss protection on the bench.
This is
And
the
then-
one card I saw.
And then I saw
yeah.
the first line of text afterwards. What this Pokemon is in your active.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad.
No, if it were on the bench, there would be a legit argument if your deck doesn't need too much bench space, you could just play that and Manaphy and be completely safe on the bench, but you can't.
Yeah.
So
I would say this isn't even mute protection because the only turn you really need like mute protection is like turn 1, so you're not like getting Pokemon captured, which is something that some users are trying to do. Like they Pokemon capture your V after you leave a 1 prize.
this also doesn't work on Pokemon Capture.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so pissed off. Its art is very pretty though. It's my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, the Sword and Shield era just has incredible art all the way through.
Weird Ear.
We've talked about Weird Ear. It's
I
bad.
talked about how I don't like draw 1 card on a stage 1. It's so much deck space for so little reward.
Yeah, it was fine like in Slurpuff back when there was literally nothing else, but now that there is.
Yeah. I mean, you're literally putting down, you're putting down at least 2 cards in order to draw 1 card. So in order to get your value back, you have to, wait 3 turns. And hope it lives. And, well, okay, not hope it lives, but hope you're not fucking dead.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't have too much else to say. This attack's funny. It's a baby Colossal VMAX.
It's Colossal in a stage 2.
Yeah.
Colossal was good for a little bit last format.
Yeah, Colossal's like one of those okay decks where you could passively get away playing it, maybe. But one of the big things about Colossal is that it had a lot of HP to work with. Things are trying to reach V numbers, and unfortunately, even with a Big Charm or a Pot Lid, you're not going to be taking more than 220 damage, and that sucks.
Yeah. Relicanth is cute. It's another one of those cards that would have been incredibly good many years ago, back when you had turns to do things. Back when you had turns that you didn't need to be taking prizes every turn.
We also have Trading Court. So,
yeah.
There's that.
Just reprint superior energy retrieval, please.
Hippowdon's bad. I'm skipping that.
Yeah.
Hello, Joe. So
we've talked about this.
Yeah. My opinions on this card have changed quite a bit, mostly because I think Greninja is super fucking good. But I also think that this card is respectably better than what my initial impression of it was. Just because
I think it's a respectable card.
Yeah.
It just it does stack with Choice Belt, which can be very relevant for certain decks if you can give up the consistency of Greninja.
Yeah. So on one hand, it's really good against VMAXs, but also just as VMAXs, which is sort of a downside. I do think that we'll be in a meta for a while where I don't think any of these VSTARS, bar Arceus, who is going to be playing alongside other VMAXs, are going to really take over the scene. So I think we're still in a VMAX meta where this is going to be relevant. And like I said, you just gotta find the right partners for it. I think decks with scaling damage, like Darkrai Vstar or Shadow Rider Calyrex, appreciate this. But there's also some issues in that those decks might scale too slowly.
Yeah. I don't know. It's cute. It's searchable off of Level Ball, which is great.
Yeah, it's a pretty good card.
Yeah, it's really accessible all the time, unless it's prized, because you can only play 1 copy.
Right.
Which is pretty much what you want it to be.
I will also say the important thing here is that off of Ice Rider Calyrex, and you have a choice belt on this. This Oka's Mew VMAX without Overcoil on field.
Yeah. I am 10 off of doing that with Regidrago Halucha belt.
Tragic.
Anyway, let's talk about Hisuian.
Oh, hey, look, it's a reference because, the Sinjui had the junk hunt thing, or whatever it's called. Hollow Hunt?
Hello, Hunt. Yeah.
Search up.
It's cute. This is a card I would be very scared of again if you were allowed to set up
Yeah, I mean,
turn one.
it's got the Togekiss effect, where you grab
Yeah.
two cards. Uh, People tried playing Mega Metagross as like a control deck as well. I think I
Hmm.
think unfortunately those two are just straight up better options than this, but it's like it's not a bad like thing to be doing on turn one going second. Of course you'd rather do better, but like it's there. You're not gonna complain about it.
Yeah. Uh, Hisuian V-Star is. You know what? It's the most synergistic V-Star we've ever gotten, so there's
Yeah,
that.
it's it's like close, but like it being unironically sort of good
It's very
because
good.
it caps
Uh,
out at 250
mhm.
with a choice
Okay,
belt.
so with a belt and a Halucha, you no, you don't Okomu. Resistance is a bitch.
Yeah, you do Oko every V Star though, uh, with just the belt.
Hmm.
So that's neat. With the oh yeah,
Winds
because
and
resistance.
Cloudstar is really good. I'm not sure there's that much. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Would you play this over Arceus? Probably not.
I want to play this over Arceus for the same reasons I'm not playing like the barrel over Giselle, where I just think that
Yeah.
specific search for those specific cards to upbreak you is way too fucking good. Like Drizzle grabs you exactly what you need. We're not
Hmm.
exactly plowing through shit.
Yeah, like I do see a world maybe where you Ultra Ball into this and then draw till you have 8 and just go crazy from there, but
Right. I will say this is not the worst V Star I've seen.
it's better than High Flosion.
Yeah, it's better than Lucario as well. I think. I don't know. I don't have a high impression of a lot of the V Stars right now, mostly because I just don't think they're that great.
No, they all kind of suck. But hey, the first V's and VMAXs outside of Zacian also all kind of sucked. It took
True.
they like to introduce mechanics, I think, after the whole Mewtwo EX debacle with subpar cards.
Yeah. Cleavor. If you high roll, you get to kill something.
We
If you
talked about this. I like the art.
art is very cool. I like Leon. Cleavor is
It's a
also
very
cool.
funny meme deck that you might run into at like 2 a.m. on Pokemon TCG
Yeah, you're
Online.
playing your fucking Mew VMAX deck, and they just killed your Mew VMAX from full. There's something you could have done about it.
It's fun.
Yo, this Quillfish can kill anything for
It
zero
literally can kill
energy.
anything. Throw it in the Cleavor deck. You don't even need to. You don't even need to attach energy to it. Just throw it in the
It
Cleavor
can
deck.
kill anything for zero energy. It's so broken. Anyways,
So when are we releasing a video of us attempting to do this on PTCG Live?
never. I'm not gonna be the madman who's scoring 31 coin flips against fucking Mew VMAX. Anyways, Overcoil's kind of
Uh,
good. Well, not kind of good. It
yeah.
has a free attack.
The free attack is exactly what you said it to me when we only had JP cards and we neither of us read that language.
Yeah.
It just poison, go brr.
Poison for 5 damage, which is,
Valerian Wheezing exists, and you
yeah.
do have to attach an energy, but you also get an ability lock, and it does pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, the ability lock's pretty good.
Yeah, this one you can use Virizion on. So everyone start playing this instead of Galarian Wheezing.
Of course, of course. Anyways, I think you're gonna actually appreciate this next card.
Oh my god, this is...
This card's kind of
I'm
good.
not gonna... If this were on a basic, me would be dead.
Yeah, and this is the most hate-filled card I have ever seen. If your opponent
There's some
has
others. You remember the
any
old Karen
VMAX
card that was literally just like Anti-Night March?
yeah, yeah, this is like the most hate-filled card I have ever seen. It is
This
just
card
so
is
fucking
just
funny. This card is spiteful. They said you fucking bitches are so fucking tired of you. Here's the fucking answer. Deal with
This
it.
is hysterical. I would absolutely play a 1/1.
No, I'm telling you, this card's like unironically like very playable. In the same sense that Galarian
Yeah.
Zapdos is very playable. You're playing Galarian Zapdos simply just to hit like Arceus V-Star. And like I guess Gengar's a Gengar and there's
Yeah,
one more
like
I'm
this
thinking of.
does have to be specifically VMAX.
Yeah. But like you kill a Mew.
You kill a Mew. You put... I would run this and share him, but...
I will say the slightly unfortunate part about this attack is that Oricorio exist.
Yeah.
Wait, so you do 320? Yeah, you're 10 off if they have Oricorio in play. But, like, I don't know.
Just run the belt.
You can run just a belt. You can also paint it if you
Yeah.
have any paints. This, like I
No,
said, this card's, like,
this is
unironically very playable.
I don't want to make sweeping assumptions because it's very easy to hype up cards in pre-release, but
Yeah.
this card seems crazy.
I think it's. I do agree that I think it's very awkward to put in. Like, it's not even level searchable. But, like,
Yeah. If this were on a basic, literally every deck would be playing it
yeah,
this too.
any deck that doesn't have to be extremely streamlined in order to do its gameplay. I think in decks like Charizard, for example, can't really play this because Charizard has to run all those tools, like its energy to play and a ramp itself and all of this. But sort of decks like Suicune or any like toolboxy deck
Suicune
would
or
definitely
other
run
decks like
this.
that are gonna adore this. Things that again don't need their bench that much. Like I want to say single strike, but come on, single strike already hits dark type.
Yeah. It is absolutely.
No, this is the card of the set so far.
Yeah, I knew
Not that
you'd
the
like that.
competition has been very high, but
Yeah, I knew you'd like that Mightyena, especially since you like that Pokemon in general.
yeah, it's my favorite dark type too. This is great.
It is absolute. Oh. Okay, well that's bad.
It's like close.
Oh yeah, I said.
You
Yeah,
do 150 with a belt plus ping, which is cute.
150. That's not 160. 160 is at 320. Hit twice. Which is bad.
No, but the ping, you just one in Celion and you get to 320.
No. Play
No, this card's not great. It's close, but yeah, Mightyena is there now. Let's talk about Hammerot.
Hammerot. That's probably the best name of the three. Dude, this guy has a fucking shiv. I just realized that.
Yeah, no,
That's
Hammerot
not
is
a
just
knife. That's not a sword.
Samurott
That's a
who
fucking
grew up
shiv.
in a bad. Hammerot's just Samurott who grew up in a bad neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like different.
The V is not good.
The V-Star is also not good.
The counters is okay if you're not playing any other V-Stars, which you might not have room for. It's not the worst thing in the world. Just because
No,
it
it
stacks
really
like
is.
Inteleon Pains. Yeah, that's
But the
not
fact
great.
that you can just get Inteleon pings, then also search out an Arceus or something.
Well, no. Well, I was trying to say is that like some decks you don't want to have to set up an Arceus that's only gonna Starbirth, right? So like it's okay in the sense that it's not like an unplayable attack. It's like if you're playing the Inteleon Ninja with this, then like at least it's doing something. You get that baby kill like a fucking Sobble in one turn.
I guess. I think my favorite part is that the V-Star plus the attack does not actually Oko V-Stars.
Yeah, it's just like off. It's like 260.
It's better than High Flosion.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just like it's a very whatever attack. We already have.
It's such a
there's
movie. Like
there's
that's such
such a
mediocre
huge
thing to put on
competition for dark types right now.
Yeah. Like the last V-Star attack we got was draw till you have 8. Now it's like, oh, 2 Inceleons.
Yeah. Like you gotta consider like the weight of the dark type attackers we have right now. We have Innerdatus, which is bad. We have
Mightyena.
Yeah, we have Mightyena. We have Hoopa. We have Baby Goltress still. Baby Goltress is phenomenal. We have Big Goltress. Big Goltress is also pretty good. We have Sableye. Sableye is pretty already on its own. We have Umbreon VMAX, and we also have Gengar. Both the V and the VMAX. Like, all these cards are, like, already pretty good. And Samurott does not, like, hold a candle to any of these.
Yeah.
No,
I think the card's bad, and if you're trying to justify it, you should feel bad about yourself.
I like its art, though. Anyways, Garchomp. I've already talked about this. We're entering a bench barrier format, and even if they don't have bench barrier, this attack is still bad.
No, this is not worth it on any level, unfortunately.
It's not even a rapid strike, so like you don't even get like Pisivian benefits. You have to run a
or the rapid strike energy for that matter.
Yeah, which this would be perfect for. See, that's both water and fighting cost. But yeah.
Yeah, there is a Swampert legal in the format that can accelerate water and fighting energy. But
yeah, so true.
It's not good.
Yeah. We have Hoo-Hoo. He exists.
Who's funny? Again, bench space is not exactly at a premium in this format.
Yeah. We don't have bench space for it. And, like, there's not enough Hammers decks to
Yeah.
justify it. Like, what is even playing
Like, this
Hammers
is not
right
black
now?
and white where every deck was running hammers.
There's, like, a few Suicune Hammers decks. But that's, like, it. I guess we have, like, some Duraludon Hammers, and those are fucking annoying. Some bastard fucking Mew decks, like, running Hammers, too. But, like, those don't
I've
matter.
literally not seen a Duraludon deck yet. I'm convinced you made it up.
No. Maybe you should play the game. Anyways. All those
I
are
mean,
bad.
that game I won last week?
Yeah. Noctowl.
Noctowl. Your opponent reveals their hand, then smack them.
Wait, what? Oh. Okay.
Clearly, don't smack them. That's abuse.
I'm gonna do that in person. If that's what the card says, I'm like actually gonna smack someone and tell them that's what the card told me to do. If the card tells me to play rock, paper, scissors, I'm gonna play rock, paper, scissors.
You're just gonna smack a 12-year-old trying to play a card.
How dare you play Mew?
Anyway,
Wow, you weren't joking.
Yeah, it's literally Keldio's attack.
It's literally Keldio's attack. Why is Keldeo a hollow? Who gives a shit? You're hitting weakness, so what? You want fucking safeguard.
Yeah, the one problem with Miltank is that Mew is the best deck in the format, and Mew does not give two shits about this.
Yeah, Mew doesn't give a shit about this because fucking Max Miracle ignores any effects on the opposing Pokemon. So, like,
But otherwise, this is incredible. It's been a very long time since we've had a basic safeguarder. I don't believe we've ever had a basic colorless safeguarder.
Yeah. And, like, the attack's not the worst. It's gonna get the job done. But, like, you don't really
It's a serviceable attack.
It's better
Like,
than
people
Altaria.
used to run Suicune, which was 3 for 70 with no effect.
Yeah. And it's better than Altaria, which is, like, 2 for 60. No effect.
On a stage 1.
Yeah. And then Decidueye is, like, still there. Decidueye at least has pings and, like, other game plans. But, like, it's also a stage 2, so, like, Lamau.
This is clearly a very great card.
Yeah, if we weren't in a Mew meta, this card would be, like, fucking annoying. And then we had Perugly, which is also bad.
Oh yeah, also Perugly's here too.
Yeah. Anyways, you can read out this card.
You can use this card only to go second and only on your first turn. Search your deck for a basic energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. Your turn ends.
Now you see, this would be really fucking annoying for Mew if Mew didn't have enough energy cheat already.
This is so close to being busted, but thankfully they had some restraint for once.
Yeah, thank God his Mew was broken enough that it doesn't need this card.
Like, there is no situation in which you want to go, if you're already going second, in which you don't want to just... Every deck has, like, an eventuality for going second.
Yeah. Imagine if Mew didn't have Elisa Sparkle. This card would be fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd be complaining about this shit instead of Elisa's. But, like, I don't think any other deck is fast enough. On turn 1.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have, like...
Like, if it was a go first thing, this would be great. If it didn't end your turn, but you could only play one, it would be great.
It'd be great for a donk deck. Well, not like a donk deck, but like some type of turbo.
It ends
deck.
your turn. It would not be great for a dump
It
deck.
ends your turn? Never mind. This card is dog shit.
Did you not realize?
No.
I read the card out for you.
No. You see, I had to read the card out because I already knew what the card did, but apparently I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Apparently I didn't. Anyways, Honey is
this
bad.
card sucks. It ends your
This
turn.
card is ass. What the fuck?
Just use Keep Calling, or Intrepid Sword, or kill them with Mew,
You
or
have to
call
get,
for
you're
Friendly.
forfeiting your attack, bro. For an energy. Dog, Leafeon does that for free.
This is true, and Leafeon's bad.
Leafeon gets to do that going first as well.
Hmm. No, they literally tried to find every way to make this card look appealing without actually being good.
Anyways, they found a way to, like, outclass Phoebe.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I can cancel Wheezing now.
You cancel Wheezing, that is correct. You also canceled Duraludon. You don't care, but I do.
I don't give two shits about Duraludon.
I know you don't give two shits about Duraludon.
The biggest problem with this card would just be like X space, because for Wheezing, let's say Wheezing specifically, you cannot run one of it and just fish it out with like a Drizzile because there's a Wheezing in the active spot.
Right.
But running four of it to encourage seeing it just for like Wheezing,
It's like
It's
a
just
weird.
feels lame.
It's a weird tech card that you can't exactly run a one of because like
Yeah.
again because like you said against Wheezing, you can't always rely on having this, and then against like Duraludon, you're not most of the time you're not OHKOing an opposing Duraludon unless if your name is Urshifu, in which case your move literally says don't give a fuck about the opponent anyways.
Yeah.
So like
I don't know. This is another one of those cards that would make me wonder what would happen if Pokemon had a side deck.
yeah, I think the only place I could see this card be ran in is Gengar, and that's just because Gengar doesn't have a natural way to actually get past Duraludon. So like, this is one of those like cheeky ways of just like saying "fuck you, Duraludon" and you beat the shit out of it, because that deck can actually OHKO it with now choice belts.
I don't know.
But that's the most reasonable case I can see. Also, you turn off Wheezing for a turn. Um,
You do,
which allows
as
the
I was
user to have
just saying.
moves.
You turn off Weezing for a turn, but Weezing makes it extremely difficult to search it out.
Yeah.
So you'd have to like boss out something else to move the Weezing, then search it out, and then just have it for next turn and hope they don't Marnie you.
Right.
Which I guess may be warranting
I
a
think you.
single copy.
Yeah, I think maybe you could get away with running like two of these in like single strike Gengar, and only single strike Gengar. I can't think of any other decks that really need this.
Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting card, but I'm not convinced.
Also, you were right.
At least it doesn't end your turn.
Yeah, you were right about this one, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, I did point out that this is very likely going to be a coin flip card, and ta-da!
Ta-da.
Well, pointed out off screen.
It's really good. Sorta. Because like that's any two cards, bro.
Yeah, with like Sinchino, but is it worth giving up your supporter for the turn? Probably not, especially when you there's a lot of stuff that like Clara just gets.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of what exactly you need to grab, right? But this card's like almost like scarily good.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
I also want to point out, I know I'm skipping ahead a bit, but when you said there was like not many translations, or like there was only a few translations not done, yeah, there's two entire decks worth of translations that aren't done.
Yeah, but most of those cards are bad anyways, probably, so I don't really care.
We can attempt to figure out what they do.
Here's a scary card. I don't want to see this.
Yeah, no, this card's insane.
This card, like, unironically makes VMAX decks better. Because, like, you lose your first VMAX, like, okay, eat shit.
Yeah. Can't wait to see this in Mew.
Yeah. I mean, if somehow this was the, like, most popular, one of the most popular cards in the format, HISUIAN Decidueye might actually be okay.
Yeah. I don't know, I really like this card. I think it's a nice way. I think it's like people have been clamoring for an N reprint for a long time.
Yeah.
I think this is a nice way to do something different than N while still giving you that same option because let's be real, Marnie is not a good disruption card.
Marty's like okay, but Marty isn't like a slow down to winning an opponent type of card. It is a hey, I know you have bosses in your hand. Let's not. I think this card is nice.
Like this is a card I could easily see as long as like Drizzile's in just decks playing one of and then searching it out with Drizzile or Lumineon later.
Yeah, I think it's like an easy 1 or 2 of it, especially with Lumineon still. Like this card isn't gonna fall off just because Drizzile's rotate out. This card is like super scary. I do think that there is. I want to say there's a small issue of making VMAX decks better, but like also Mew exists, so you're forfeiting a 1 prizer anyways. So you're probably fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mew hilariously does not care about this in the slightest.
Yeah, I really don't want to talk about Kamado because we already said he's pretty bad.
We already talked about Kamado. It's not good.
Yeah, keep one.
Evil Village, on the other hand, is extremely interesting.
Oh, hey, look, it's Tropical Beach. Sora.
It's Tropical Beach, but better because it shuffles your hand, but worse because it leaves you with 5. It's more balanced Tropical Beach.
Yeah, Tropical Beach is like a hard control card, because what else are you doing at the end of your turn besides play like Steven's Resolve? This does shuffle your hand, so it's not exactly
more importantly,
a control
Tropical
card.
Beach is expensive as all hell.
Yes, that too. I think this card's pretty good. It's like, It's a pretty nice thing to do, like, turn 1 as well, like, if you happen to play
Yeah, the
this
fact
one.
that it's a hand refresh turn 1, which no deck can do except, I guess, maybe HISUIAN.
Oh god, Mew gets to play this.
Stop bringing up Mew.
I
Well,
can't.
why does Mew have to ruin every cool card except Mightyena?
Mew's like the thing that ruins my marriage. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, you're always thinking about Mew. It's always about Mew.
Yeah, it's always about Mew, isn't it?
Good thing Mew only gets to play one of these, because they're greedy fucks that'll play like 3 other stadiums on top of this.
Mew doesn't really need to play this.
Mew will play this because their 4th stadium is dog shit. But yeah. I mean, it's good. I can't think of what deck I'd put this in right now, but it's just like a generically good stadium, sort of in the same,
Oh, yeah.
Same vein as like Training Court.
Alright, update, I lie. I refresh the page, and we have all the translations.
Okay, cool. I will go ahead and just update it right now then, because I'm on to the Lucario Vstar.
Yeah, want to talk about Scyther?
No.
Okay, want to talk about Metacham?
What does Metacham do? Surge deck for 2 fighters. Oh, that's neat. If it was on the stage 1.
Yeah, if it were on a basic, this would be phenomenal going second, as like a going second option for
Yeah, you put this onto your
decks.
Lucario, and charge up even more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Not Lucario Vstar, the less bad Lucario.
yeah, the funny one. Speaking of bad cards, I hate this card.
We've talked about it. We don't need to talk about it
This
again.
card's
It's
even worse
bad.
than Whimsicott. At least Whimsicott can use like 1 energy kill a fucking Sobble.
No, again, like the complete lack of synergy in these effects just really bothers me.
Yeah, why are you overcommit? Why are you attaching a 4th energy to Lucario Vstar in order to get fucking value out of this? It has a 2 energy attack. Like, so what? Who cares? You're using the 1st attack.
I'll point out you once again can't read its opponent's Pokemon.
Oh, well, that's also bad. That's just as bad. That's even worse.
This
Who
is
the
why
fuck has
I'm
more
here.
energy attached to it?
This is why it's all opponent's Pokemon.
This is why you're here.
This is why I'm here. You would be reviewing a completely different set that you just made up on the spot if I weren't here.
You know, like Broca Diancie, Raw Lucario. Oh, this
Wrong
is
Lucario. But anything you can play turn 1.
Yeah.
I really like this feeling, sorry. I just
We're just skipping everything cool
point out
because
how
I was
cute this
gonna do
art
that
is.
too. Opponent is a V, you get to deal 60 damage. Well, that's so broken. Skipping.
It's okay, the art is cute.
Yeah. The Cleavor's attack is like almost not bad. They have a full bench.
It's slightly better than Miltank in terms of
Yeah.
damage output, unlike Galdio.
Yeah, but it's also reliant on your opponent's that's bad. Gutsy Pickaxe is broken. I think this item's like super good. I don't know where, but
again,
super
like,
good.
the Yu-Gi-Oh player in me just wants to play 4 of this and just have a 56 card deck, but
Like, you want to
I'm aware that Pokemon does not work like that.
Yeah. Because unfortunately you want to like run cards and do shit. But still, I think this card's pretty good. I mentioned Flygon. Flygon's like a shit post. What else is there? I guess the Sidgewai
I
can still
really
use
want
this.
Flygon to be good, guys.
Flygon's my fucking shit post card.
I suppose.
Uh,
It's just like a good generic boost to fighting decks.
yeah. And then you gotta think about what fighting decks are around that actually use fighting energy. So like not
guess.
Urshifu. I do think that there's some potential for Decidueye. It's like it's sort of like in that same vein as like I started Cali, where like doesn't actually OHKO anything, but people just like it. It's just okay. And this is pretty good.
So every review, do you just pick a bad V-Star to champion?
What?
Every review, do you just pick a bad V-Star to champion?
Shut up. Listen, I like cards. I like Decidueye. I want them to work. Don't make fun of me.
Are you sure you've read it correctly?
Yeah. Yeah, you can
Okay.
touch a fighting to Decidueye. If you, like, sack it, of course. Or use a Ringuru.
Mhm.
It is a 3 energy attack, so, like, this is one way to, like, make that not fucking awful. The dog shit. Oh god, I'm skipping cards. Where am I? Top of Darkrai. Murkrow's bad. Yo, it's the Honchkrow. Fuck.
Honchkrow!
I can't think of these shitters as, like, good attacks.
Yeah, it's the fact that it's all in force just ruins any potential this card has numerically. Just play Mightyena.
Yeah. I really like the backgrounds on these Quillfish and Overquill. Um,
Mhm.
I'm like sort of thinking because people play Hoopa because it just like does a set amount of damage. If you're playing like a mass dark deck, it's one energy. It's not the worst thing in the world. The only issue with this is that it's two deck slots immediately for the basic and the evolution, which I don't like.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
attack's not the
And
worst
like
thing in the world.
Baby Dark really only runs one of most of its attackers.
Yeah, it runs like
I
one
don't see a world
Hoopa.
in which you decide, yeah, one Hoopa, one Gold Trays, one big Gold Trays.
Yeah, stuff like that. It's like okay if you compare it to like Hoopa, but Hoopa is played for the sole reason that you can use it like going first, and it does just enough to get the job done. You don't need anything more than what Hoopa does because Hoopa doesn't have to be better than Hoopa.
Hmm.
Survivor's pretty dog shit.
It's bad. I like Komiya's art. I just want to shout out the art. I love Tomokazu Komiya.
Yeah, pretty good.
Darkrai is bad.
No, I've actually shit my mind. I think this deck's okay. I think
It's probably better than Ghost Cali, but the
yeah.
bar is not very high there.
Yeah. So like the issue of Ghost Cali is what Ghost Cali gets shut down by Path to the Peak. So like anybody plays Path to the Peak and they're like fucking miserable. Um, even though they're not even be targeted by Path to the Peak. Like they're getting side targeted by like Mew from both Path to the
Hmm.
Peak and the Dark Weakness. This is a lot more flexible. The weakness is as bad. It gives it two prizes instead of three. Has a usable Vstar power, which helps you get Dark Patch back. And like Dark is just like insanely good at chaining out energy for no fucking reason. Why does Dark have Dark Patch in both the gold tresses?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's an apology for how bad Eternatus ended up being.
Yeah, and then Choice Spell and Halucha help to modify your damage too. So like you're more like starting at like I guess like starting at 90 plus 60, so 150 damage is your base if you have a Lucha Choice Spell to play. So like you really don't need that much more Dark Energy to play. And then like I said, Moltres and Moltres just like grab more shit for you.
Hmm.
And this grabs more shit for your other shit because it grabs Dark
Yeah.
Patches. Like
And again, I think there is like a legitimate argument for this over Arceus, kind of similar to the whole computer search versus dowsing machine thing back in Black White.
yeah, so like people. Okay, here's the thing: people are playing like fucking Gengar because it like it kills Mew, which is dumb because you're an Oko deck. You're not a fucking kill Mew deck. Shut the fuck up.
Also, Gengar's just bad.
I don't think it's that bad. I think
I'm
that
not
come
shitting
around.
on Darkrai. I'm shitting
Oh,
on Gengar.
oh yeah. Well, Gengar's
Calm
okay.
down.
Yeah, Gengar's not that great. Asterisk. Darkrai. I've changed my mind on Darkrai though. I think Darkrai is just fine. I don't think he's gonna like be tier one. I think he feels a lot like Arceus, where like Arceus isn't like working its way up to become the best deck in the format. It's just good enough. I think he'll be a very very solid standalone type of deck.
I think the difference is like Arceus can also enable a bunch of other silly things, whereas
Right?
Darkrai, I guess it enables control.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I like this card a lot. I think I will be picking up a playset of Darkrai's when it comes out.
I will not.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then, wow, Dark
Hey,
type call for
hey,
family.
what if we took Basculin and made it so you need an energy, which also has to be a dark energy?
Wow, that's so
And then
cool.
we didn't even print its evolution for some godforsaken reason.
Well, the other set had the fucking rock ruff in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, and then there's the Hoopa
If
here.
there's ever a good stage 1 Malamar, this will be good for that. But there isn't, so there's not.
Yeah, and then we have a bad Hoopa here.
Okay,
Even
cool. Mighty Anna carries the set.
Mighty Anna is super good. Mighty Anna, Darkrai, Gutsy Pickaxe, sort of. Roxanne.
Yeah, Roxanne. Rox like also Miltank. Those are the chase cards here,
Yeah.
which is hilarious because none of them except Darkrai are like
Yeah. And then we got the sparkling Pokemon as
ultras.
well.
Yeah, Greninja's good. I don't know. This set is weak, but most side sets like this are pretty weak. Most like introductory sets are pretty weak.
Yeah. And then Decidueye is okay. I'm gonna make Decidueye playable. But like,
I don't know. I'm like
it's a
really, really
lower.
psyched. I'm really psyched for Mighty Anna specifically.
Yeah, I think this is a lower power level set than Brilliant Stars. which is fine. I
Mhm.
don't mind because Brilliant Stars was overall a really, really good set, even though we haven't had the chance to like physically play with it yet. I
No,
still,
it's not even. It doesn't even get finished till March 18th, and that's terrible.
yeah,
Or not
tragically.
finished, playable.
But like, I don't mind the lower power level set. There's some things that get really good support. Like Dark gets even more stupid support. We get like an actual like new Silver Bullet, sorta.
Hmm. Mighty is so good.
Yeah, I think my only thing about my only downside about the set is that a lot of the V stars are on the lower side of the power level. There's just like I don't know. It's just like
Yeah.
there's not as much like build around shit in this set. There's not even a lot of like funny meme stuff in this set. Most of what we've seen already, which is like like not the Lucario, the Gutsy pickaxe and like Darker Vstar. Those are like things that we already saw. So like all these new reveals aren't like super exciting outside of like some of the traders.
And Mighty Anna.
Yeah, Mighty is sick. uh,
Anyway,
anyways,
I have nothing else to say.
cool. All right. Bye.